Okay, the first one is set up a web server. Okay, setting a web server. In our Linux, I'm going to install Apache HTTPD. So again, yesterday's one only. Yesterday we just installed HTTPD and we uninstalled it just for practice purpose. Okay, we installed HTTPD and we uninstalled HTTPD just for package management related with both yum and RPM kind of stuff. Okay, so Apache HTTPD is our web server. Before going to that one, so it's a basic Linux based web server. If you are in a Microsoft, Windows Server IIS, Internet Information Service is a web server. Okay, the web server is in Microsoft. In Windows operating system, Windows Server or Windows 10, also will get a IIS web server. Information service. Name is like that. Version 7 or 8, whatever it is a web server in a Microsoft. Okay. So this is Apache Tomcat, Apache HTTPD. There's a different type of web servers are there. NGIX kind of stuff is also there. Applications like Apache Tomcat also act like a web server cum basic application server. It is a web server and a application server also. Okay, so when it comes to the web server, sometimes you have to install Tomcat instead of HTTPD. Okay, so that is, keep it in mind. Okay, so Apache HTTP is different from Tomcat. Okay, so it is a very basic HTTP kind of stuff. So as I explained yesterday, first is the pre-installation kind of stuff, like a epel-release. This is I done. I installed yum install. This is done, completed. Okay. The second one is after installation of this package. So you have to do yum repository kind of stuff and update it. Okay, so then update -y ampersand reboot. As I said, it is a prequel type, means you can say 0 pointer. So before you do what to do kind of stuff. Okay, install epel-release for any service. It is a better practice. So as I know, okay, if you don't do these things, no problem. If you don't do these things, no problem. Okay, when you install, so then you have to do yum clean all yum clean all yum clean all and yum repolist. After that one, update your PC and reboot. So that is the basic thing. So we are going to install web server HTTPD, Apache web HTTPD. So first one is install a package, right? So which package? Package name is HTTPD. You want to install all packages, put a HTTPD star, it is better. Okay, try to install HTTPD all packages, HTTPD devel, HTTPD tools, HTTPD other kind of stuff will be there. So we have to install it one by one. So before going to that one, so better start the virtual machine. In my virtual machine already 2 NICs. I have 2 NICs, 4 hard disk are there. It's a 2 GB RAM. Okay. For HTTP, we required only one single machine. For a few next practicals, we required 2 machines. So no, I don't need to problem. So because either I will install another virtual machine, I can use my any other old machines also. Okay, so batch this is 17, right? For 16 I installed. See, 16 is there, 15 is there. I can use either 15 or 16 machines, and other machines also. So many machines are there. Okay. So your machine become a server, other machine become a client. Not a client, it is both can be a server, like peer to peer. Linux administration is more like a hobby type. The more you do, more interest will create. Okay. So let it start completely. Not screen is not visible, so we'll see. You have to install a package. So what I'm trying to do is yum install. Sorry, first one is yum info httpd star. First I'm trying to install it. Okay, of course you have to do this part first of all. Then do it this one. Yum install httpd. Okay, so if you put a star, it means you are installing all combination of HTTP. If you install this one, only HTTP. It is completely your wish, like you want to go with the double and all kind of stuff. So we'll do it. D means demon or demon. Any way you can spell. Okay, demon kind of stuff. Let it come because we have a static IP address. Okay, so I am using my static IP address here. 172.16.0.100, and I'm going to appearance change my thing bold 22. It is there. Graphically also you can do this practical, but anyway it is a command lines only. Command is very important, guys. That too putty access is very important. Just people, I don't want you to feel something you are learning some completely different out of thing. It is like a rocket science kind of stuff. So I don't want to feel you like that. So what I've done, so I try to show you in the normal like a GUI screen. That's it only. Normally I use CLIs. If you check my Linux old videos, most of them are a CLI based, maximum CLI based only. Okay, for last 3-4 batches, and that too in this year 2022 posted, all are mostly I'm trying in a GUI model. Okay. So first of all, I log in as a root. Okay, next yum clean all. Guys, step by step, please be interactive or do this like yesterday. If you remember the points, or at least try to listen now, because next practical onwards, except configuration, you have to tell the step by step, because you don't know the configuration of services set now. So we'll see. So it is yum clean all, yum repolist. So it will remove all the old data, the repository metadata in your local PC. It will be removed. Now it will be download again. So then any new things are there, it will be updates. Okay. More the repositories in your local PC, the more time it will take. Okay, like this. So basically you required high speed internet. Okay, I log in with my Linux IP address. Now, yes, repolist underscore db underscore db underscore zz. So like a group primary kind of stuff it is. Now I want to install minfo httpd star. I want to know what are the packages are available with starting with httpd. Installed packages, httpd tools is installed. Okay, available package is httpd itk something, it is npm itk kind of stuff. Multi-processing module something is there. httpd manual, one more, yeah, http development interface for the web server. Okay, so these things will be installed. So make sure that, because sometimes so unwanted things will be do it and also it will take a lot of time. So either you use http or http star also. Okay, I am putting a yum install httpd only, so not a star. Already tools are already installed. Tools compulsory to install, so tools already installed. Why it is slow? Just trying to resolve the dependency. Yes, press yes. So look at 2.7 MB should be downloaded. 9.4 MB after installation size. Yes, like this. So instead of clicking yes, you can give the option in starting only. Then you don't need to wait for pressing yes or no kind of stuff. For first time, don't give -f kind of stuff. Sorry, -y. So directly look at what are the steps you have to do it. Guys, this is httpd is installed. Okay, only httpd installed. Already httpd hyphen tools are already installed. Okay, after installation, I will go to the yesterday part. First one is package installation. Next one is service configuration, firewall, if required, SC Linux. So HTTP is installed. So look at that one. So next one is service systemctl status httpd. Okay, this is service management systemctl status httpd. How to start? Systemctl start httpd. Now service is started. Next, I want to enable this service. Enable this service. You can see this disabled. Disabled means when this service is started now, I restarted my computer and automatically it is disabled. Again, I have to start manually. Understand? So it is a disabled means manual. Manual means if you required, you have to start manually. Enable means it automatically starts when system is started automatically. Okay, it's like a automatic option. So in services we have a automatic, manual and disable in Windows. Similarly if you are enable like a systemctl enable service name, so when you start your computer, automatically service will start. Okay, now check the status. Look at the status. It is systemctl status loaded. Okay, it is showing still there's a, oh, okay, sorry, this is the thing. Systemctl enabled, and I started a service, so it is running service. Sometimes it shows errors here. It shows errors here. Last time I tried on a Manisha PC, like networking related. When I see the status, it is showing some errors. It is asking go for journal D hyphen XE kind of stuff. So you have to check the what is journal D in a 7 version, RHEL 7. What is journal D is a logs. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can go to HTTPD manual page or Apache CTL manual page. Number 8 chapter, it is there. Okay, so service is started. Look at service is active and it is enabled. Okay, enable the service. Now service part is completed. Now next one is configuration part. Okay, configuration part. No, not this one. This one, right? This is the second one, service management. Okay, so what are the service management kind of stuff? Systemctl check the status of the service. Okay, and if service is there and it is not yet started, you have to start the service. Start the service and enable the service and enable the service. Enable the service management. So third step is just configuration. Any configuration related to your service. This configuration may varies from one type of service to another service. Remaining are same steps only. Okay. So what is this configuration? Guys, it is a web server. Web server. What is a web server? It contains web page. What is a web? Basically, web server. It contains a web page. For example, here it is index.html web page is there. Okay, so this is my Linux PC. Linux 1. It contains an IP address. Of course, I have a 2 IP addresses. One is to my stick it to my PC only, like this. Okay. Now, what to do? So I am trying to access. Okay. So what is a web server? I am asking HTTP // with IP address 0.100. So request go to web server. It try to search where is the web server by default. Sorry, where is the web page? The default web page. It will give the web page to it. So it will send a request. I want a web page. It is giving a response. This is your web page. Index.html. This is your web page, like that. So default web page you have to define. The settings will tell, but we have to create this index.html. The default location is //www/html. Okay, so in under this you have to create a HTML file. You have to create a HTML file. Again, I'm telling. So first of all, default web page location /www/html. Okay, create a page like a index.html. It's a static web server. Okay, static pages only. Okay, one page is enough to understand. Index.html and add HTML data. So that is, I'll show you here. cd/var/www/html. See this, my PW is changed. I'm going to create a file cat. Later I will change it index.html. Okay. So HTML. It's a call tags, guys. If you don't know if anyone don't know about HTML, please understand. So this is a starting HTML tag. Next one is like you want to put a title. You want to put a title. It is B17 HTTP. Okay, something and end of the tag. So compulsory you open something. So try to close it. Okay. So title. What is the next one? So normally you will give a title and heading or paragraph. You give H1, H2 like this. I put a welcome to web server. Okay. So /H1. So I put a heading. You want to put a paragraph. This is like a lot of tags, coloring, so many other things are there. It is very, very basic only. You can say like it is a body also, like this is body, this is heading, like that also. You can do it. I'm not specifying any body kind of stuff. I'm putting directly a paragraph. Okay. This is Linux web server. Okay. Using Apache HTTP D only. Port number HTTP is 80. Okay, 80. Okay, that is enough. And I'm closing paragraph. Paragraph started and closed. So for example, my HTML completed. I want to put any other things, I can put it. Okay, so completed. So after completion, close HTML. Close HTML. If it is completely new to you, no problem, guys. Just you can follow blindly also, no problem. Okay. No one is masters here. Okay. I learned this code in my diploma. Okay. Luckily, it is still useful. So this is index.html is in my current working directory is under HTML. You want to read it? You can read it once. You want to do like this. This is the code I've written. Now part is completed. So what is the part? The basic configuration part 1 is completed. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. First of all, Control C. ed. First go to this one. Okay. Then create like this. So put a cat double greater index.html. Okay, so like this. Now this part completed, but what we have to do is we have to restart the service. Okay, you have to restart the HTTPD service. Restart the HTTP service. Systemctl restart HTTPD. Okay, so first restart the service. Yes, restarted. And also better to check the status. After restart, check the status. Okay, no red marks, nothing, no errors, still active and running. Okay, good. So that is important. Usually we don't get column at this place. So now it is first of verification. So in my verification, I'm going to my Linux VM in my Linux virtual machine only. I'm verifying like http:// or you can use http://127.0.0.1 or you can use http your Linux one like this. Also you can use it with the name. Also you can try, or you can use IP address. Linux IP address also you can use it. So what is the local host? Yourself. This is my Linux PC. Look at here. This is my Linux PC. Okay, local host means my Linux PC. This is my Windows PC, Windows 10 PC. Local host for this at this PC, I put a local host means my Windows 10 PC only. 127.0.0.1 is IP address of localhost. 127.0.0.1 is the IP address of my localhost. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm going to Firefox here. It's in the Linux. I configured in a Linux machine. So I'm going to Firefox. Okay, I don't have Google Chrome, so we have a Firefox by default. Okay, so if you put a local host or 127.0.0.1, meaning is it belongs to your PC only. So my machine is okay. My Linux machine is web server. So I no need to require a IP address of my server. So because my server is, understand guys, my server is web server. I'm accessing from my server. So simply you can put a local host. Local host means yourself only. It is, see, title B17 HTTP. Welcome to web server. This is a Linux web server using Apache HTTP only. Port number HTTP 18. Okay, same you will get it. http:// localhost IP address is 127.0.0.1. Okay, like this. Otherwise, you can put your Linux machine name, or you can use your IP address also. Okay. For example, guys, understand how it is works? I'm in a Linux. Okay, up to here.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. So this is we got our website. That's it. Okay. But what is the meaning of web server? Not to access from your site, right? You have to access from other PC. Not required a Linux one here, right? So I'm putting http colon / your PC IP address. This is my Linux PC IP address. I'm trying to access. It is rotating, and Linux. This is very nearest PC, not very far away. Okay, it is not yet connected. What is happening here? Point is, so don't worry, guys. When I send a request, server not returning anything. So either it is a service related problem and network related problem, and one more problem is there. What is that? See, it is this site cannot be reached. IP address is correct, service address is correct, means HTTP kind of stuff is also correct. Yeah. So remember, because maybe this is the starting point only, right? Next, in my Windows PC, I put a HTTP colon / 172.16.0.100, or I can use some other IP addresses also. So here it is, if config okay, this is one IP address. I got two adapters, right? This is another IP address. So I will try with this one, 192.168.29.23. 29.23. So 1 second. You can try with this one also, HTTP colon. So this also rotating. Both IP addresses I am unable to access. So what is happened? What is happened here? Where it is? Configuration completed. What is the next point? Firewall. So this is 1, 3, 4. Fourth one is firewall. Next time you have to tell all these things, guys. Firewall. So what is this firewall? Firewall is block the access from outsiders, for outsiders, not from outsiders, for outsider. When I'm sending a request, your firewall is stopping me. The firewall stopping. Port number or a service should be allowed to access, otherwise it blocks at machine. So what I have to do, I have to check it few things. Yes, understand firewall? Managing firewall. Firewall -cmd -list -all. So can you see services DHCP v6 client, SSH, ports, protocols. See, it is nothing is given for your HTTP request. Interfaces are, both interfaces are open interfaces. Now I will tell to my firewall in a public, anyone permanently, hello, add hyphen port. Port number is 80 and it is a TCP port. And it is a TCP port. You can see firewall-cmd, zone is public, permanent, and add a port. Port number is 80 because I know port number, and it is a TCP protocol. It is showing success, but it will be not done. So we have to reload. You have to reload the firewall. Next, go to list all. Then can you see port number 80 is done. So this is the firewall thing. So what I have done, so like this, it is showing something. I'm removing all the additional things. These are all important, but currently I'm not doing anything. Reload the firewall. Success. This also will show the success, but somewhere it is gone. Why it is gone? Yeah, here it is. Success again, because it will take a lot of space. That's why I'm removing all these things. Protocol is added. Okay, so this is firewall. So when firewall is done, so try again. So try to refresh this one. Yes, now we got it. Understand use of firewall, guys. See, this is also will get it. So firewall. Because of firewall, it is blocked. Okay. SC Linux, we didn't create a web page in some different places. So this is your web server. Guys, understand web server? Just I will add these things. Okay. Also you can add like this. Okay, just I'm adding these 3 lines to my HTML page. So where is this HTML page? I didn't done a C Linux thing kind of stuff because it is already cd space // www html ls space -z index.html. It is already httpd sys content thing. So this is already there. So you don't have to worry about SC Linux content, and it is a very simple understanding how to do services. Next, vi index.html. So this first paragraph index. So copying like this, copy, okay, paste. See it is. If you want, you can go to try yourself. Just copy all these things there. Okay, you can copy all these things there. No. Just right click. I didn't copy it properly. Very good. This is how to copy properly. Very good. Now it is done. The style kind of stuff, something is happened here. Okay. H3 space style. H3 space style. Okay. Nothing is cut. Okay, very good. So see it is. Click. Save it. So once you are edited, I edited something, but once you are edited, what to do? You have to go to restart system ctl, restart the service. So once you restarted, check it. Are you getting things? See, it is. Check it here. Yeah, here it is. Some problem is occur. So maybe because of improperly it is given. This should be there, and maybe it is not correct way. Yeah, it's a mistake here. Like this. Look at here. Yeah, I given here. That's the problem. But service again and refresh. See, it is red color. The color kind of stuff. Okay, the text is very small. Yeah, you can increase yourself. That is different. You can also increase this text size. Also, we can define. So, what is the text size of it? Like this. In both IP addresses, it is working. Guys, this is the W3 schools. Okay, so it is very easy. You can easily understand to do it. Very basic things only there. Okay, so you can copy paste from here also. Okay, you can copy paste from here also. Like copy this one, paste there, and start changes doing. That is a very simple. So this is your web server. Next point is there is a configuration file, cat space /etc/http config httpd configuration file is there. This is the configuration file. Look at this is the configuration file. It is, I put a cat command, right? So then it is went to so much back. Okay, so better I use less. No, I use less. So we can see line by line. Look at here. This is the configuration file. So for example, what is the server root? Where is your default? What is your port? Listening port. IP address, port number means only particular client only it should be accessible, or a particular IP address only should be accessible like that, or a particular port, anyone request with a port number. Okay, this is the configuration. User group, Apache user, Apache group. Okay, server admin, server site URL kind of stuff, directories, virtual directory is also there. So default document root, default like this. That's why we put a index.html automatically take it from this location. If you put in different location, you have to specify here. You have to specify this is my directory. You put a your web pages in different location, not in var www. You put in different location. You have to tell here in this configuration file. So this is the directory or a virtual directory. Location of this one yellow, override none, required all granted kind of stuff. Okay. The default directory is /var/www/html. If you change your directory, you put in a different directory about your files and all. So compulsory you have to specify that in here this configuration file. So compulsory read this. Even though you don't understand, no problem, guys. Just go through once. That is very important. Okay. To use better less command, and also the VI editor is VI index.html. Again, I'm copying everything from top to bottom. So just added 3 things, but just for fun, I'm adding everything. Okay, I don't put these things. The HTML tags, I don't put it in a description. I don't put in a description. So compulsory look at here only. In a video description, I don't put this thing. So it is mixed here, so no problem. Okay, so you can take it simple one from here, or you can copy anything from some different resources. Okay, so this is about your web server, guys. Okay, so here also just refresh. See, it is same data is showing. This is your web server. What we have done, once again, just a small repetition. So I want to install Apache HTTPD. So different type of web servers are there. I'm installing Apache HTTPD. The first one, this already we have done yesterday, epel-release and updating of PC, that is we done. So then update packages will be installed. Yum clean all repository list. So yum epel-list and verify HTTPD packages name is correct or any packages are there relevant packages. Install HTTPD. Check the status and start the service. Enable the service and check the status. It is started or and enabled or not. Go to /var/www HTML location and create a file called index.html. Inside index.html, put a certain HTML programming code. So like a HTML programming code. Okay, you have to put a starting HTML and bottom /HTML. Okay, because of these brackets, so we can't put in a description. Okay, but still you can you are getting directly the file, so no problem. So look at here, so you'll get it. Next, restart the HTTP services once you are edited. Next, inside your virtual machine, you are having a GUI based virtual machines now. So you can go to your Firefox http://localhost or 127.0.0.1. It is a localhost IP address. So you can use it. You can use your IP address also like this. This thing also you can do it, no problem. You can do it like this also, no problem. Your Linux machine name or IP address also you can do it. when you're accessing from outside, I said win or outside of VM. From outside of VM, you're accessing, you have to access like this. Okay. So when you're accessing like this, we can't able to access, compulsory go to firewall. In the firewall, add the port number 80. So then you can able to access. Okay. Not access due to firewall. You are from outside, you are unable to access. So it is not a service related problem. It is a firewall related problem. Internally, you are able to access, but externally, you are not able to access. It is a firewall problem. So firewall. So go to the firewall and add the port and try again. Okay. So that is try again. Okay. Next, SC Linux, just check the content on it. If content is there, so no problem. Okay, so you can try to edit your HTML page and restart your HTTPD and try to access. Okay, your HTTPD configuration file is this one. You have to edit the configuration file if you are required. For example, the default location of HTML page is //www/html. This is the default location of website. You change your location. Your website is in different location. You have to specify in this HTTPD configuration. So this is your web server, guys. Understand?
Yes, sir.